Are you currently struggling to write your essay? You've done all your research, you have all these great ideas, but you just don't know how to organize your essay so that it is well structured, so that it flows well, and so that you can get an A on your essay. If that sounds like you, I will be sharing my secret to writing an essay with ease and in half the time that you usually do, and get an A on that essay. Yes, getting an A on that essay is also a part of this. I have some bonus tips that you want to listen to at the end of this video so that you make sure that you bolster this tip that I have for you because it is very, very helpful. If you are interested, then keep on watching. All right, so if you're still watching, that means that you're interested in hearing my secret and hearing this tip that I use. So, the tip that I have for you is to create an essay outline. Yes, create an essay outline. In this video, I'll tell you why you should create an essay outline before writing an essay and how to create an essay outline. So, if you're interested, let's go right into it. So, why should you write an essay outline? One, it gives you a visual plan for your essay. It gives you that visual plan for what your essay will look like. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So it's important to have that visual plan of your essay so that you have an idea of what you want it to look like. And then you can add the details as you go. Two, it gives your essay structure. It gives you that structure that you need so that when you're writing, you don't have to crack your brain. You have already created the structure, you've already laid the foundation. All you have to do is add in all the details, and then you can add in the research you have, you can add in your thoughts, and then you can have a cohesive essay. Three, it helps to organize your thoughts. It's so important because it's organizing your thoughts. You don't have to crack your brain, as I said earlier. Your thoughts are already organized within your essay outline. Or it ensures that you do not miss any information that needs to be in your essay. This is important. I'll talk about it in my bonus tips. It ensures that all the information that needs to be in your essay is in your essay. Five, it ensures that your essay is written better as well as faster. Trust me, you will write an essay that is better than an essay that you would have written without a plan, and you would write it faster. It is worth the 25 to 50 minutes that you will be spending writing out this essay outline. Trust me. It's kind of like if you had a dull knife and you want to cut a piece of bread. If you have a dull knife, you're going to sharpen it so that you can be able to cut the bread with ease, right? Instead of using the dull knife and just cutting it anyhow, it's all malformed and it's not something that looks appealing to the eyes. But if you sharpen your knife, you spend less time cutting the bread and you get the exact shape and size that you want. So, similar to writing your essay outline, it's like sharpening that tool that you need to use to write your essay. Spending time sharpening that tool will allow you to spend less time writing your essay. Think about it that way. And lastly, if you write an essay outline, it will make writing your essay much, much easier. Trust me. You have to really trust the process. The time spent on your essay outline is well worth it. So, what components are a part of your essay outline? I'm sure you've been asking, right? One, your introduction. This gives a short background about your topic that you'll be discussing, and then you will give your main argument. It's usually one sentence, and it's also called your thesis statement. What is the main argument of your paper or your essay? What is that main argument? Are you trying to persuade the reader? Are you trying to compare and contrast two topics? Are you trying to just inform the reader? What are you informing them about? That's where you can encapsulate that argument in that sentence, in that statement, so the reader knows, oh, they are going to be talking about X. throughout this essay. You want to introduce the topic. You want to get your reader on board so they understand exactly what they're going to be reading. Now we get to the meat of your essay, and this is your body paragraphs or your body sections. So, what I recommend is to write about 2 to 3 paragraphs if you're writing a traditional essay that is about 5 paragraphs. However, if you're in grad school or even undergrad, you may be asked to write a 3 to 5 page paper, or it could be upwards of 10 or what have you. If you're given that page requirement, it is important to create different sections. It could be 2 to 3 sections, or it could be more. So this is where every section or paragraph, you have your main idea, and then you add your supporting evidence. Adding your supporting evidence is important because you're going to pull from your research and you're going to pull from your idea. Lastly, you need your conclusion. This is where you summarize your key points, your key findings, and this is also where you restate your main argument or your thesis statement. And also, you can add a call to action. What is it that you want your reader to do after they read your paper or after they read your essay? This is that call to action. Make it worth the wait to the end of your paper. Make sure it encapsulates your thoughts, your ideas, the research findings that you have, and also something you want to leave your reader with. Let's just do a recap. You need your introduction, your body paragraphs or body sections, as well as your conclusion. And this is your essay outline. So this is so important. It's so key. And if you're gaining value from this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. And also, if you're not a part of the family, definitely hit the subscribe button before we move on to bonus tips. So you're watching this because you are interested in my bonus tips. Number one bonus tip is to ensure you read your professor's essay prompt or prompt thoroughly. Make sure you underline portions of it. Make sure you highlight portions of it, whichever way works for you when you're annotating these prompts, because you can utilize what you've pulled from that and add it to your essay outline. What I like to do, which is tip 2, is to create headers from the prompt. So if your professor says, I want you to address mental health impacts of X topic, so mental health impacts would be a header, and as a result, it would be a section, right? And then let's say, for example, they want you to talk about the policy implications of your topic. Then policy implications will also be a header, which is one section, right? So those are 2 tips. One other tip that I really love is when you are writing your paper, your essay, break it up into smaller chunks. And the way I like to do that is that, let's say, for example, I have 5 sections: my introduction, I have my 3 body paragraphs or sections, and then I have my conclusion. I will, in my mind, eyeball and say, you know what, since this is a 5 page paper, after you read your rubric, you know exactly how many pages, so you can apply that to your situation. So for me, my example is it's a 5 page paper. So I'm going to say, you know what, each section will be 1 page. So this makes it easy rather than thinking, oh my goodness, this is a 5 page paper. Where do I start? You have just turned it into 5 1 page papers. It is more doable. You can literally bring it up to each day. You say, you know what, day 1, Monday, I'll work on intro. Tuesday, I'll work on the next section, and so on and so forth. So pretty much when you're writing, let's say you're writing, you're all writing, you're working on your intro. And when you're working on your intro, you're like, oh, I've already reached 1 page. Let me move on to the next section, and so on and so forth. It makes it a lot easier and a more doable. And trust me, it really saves you time because in your mind, you have this target. Each section is 1 page. After you're done, you move on. And then at the end, of course, you're going to read over your essay. You're going to pull things out, add things in, and what have you. To make your life easier when creating your essay outline, if your professor gives you a rubric, use your rubric to create your essay outline. If in the rubric it says background section needs to be XYZ in order to get full points, background section better be there. those are my bonus tips. And this is my one tip, my one secret that I use when writing an essay. So let me know if you try it, and also watch some more of my videos. I have different tips on this channel, and feel free to join our family by subscribing and like this video if you want more videos just like this. Until next time, God's blessings always. Take care.